Hello my friends, today I want to paint these beautiful leaves. I found this on the street near my studio, near my home. Look at this. We are in fall season. I want to make a workshop for people to learn to paint leaves. So I thought this would be beautiful. And the idea is that I want to paint some of these myself before using watercolors and color pencil, so they can get an idea of what they can do in this workshop. And I can also use this painting in the flyer, in the marketing part. I offer this class on YouTube, on Facebook, and I also advertise in the local art supply stores. So I want to paint this, maybe all of them or maybe just a few of them. I want to do like a composition, and that will, after I painted that, I will, with watercolors, I will use color pencil on top to do some details, and then I will scan it and use it on my flyer. So I have to draw all of these, and I will use this tiny board and this scrap piece of watercolor paper. This is, I believe this is Canson Heritage cold press, 300 GSM or 140 pounds. So it's not a common size, but it's what I have, and I wanna use it. I don't wanna throw it away. So maybe I'll do something like this, maybe a big one over here, just half of it, this leaf over here, this one over here, maybe this, you know, like a pattern. Or maybe I'll just do, I love these ones, something like this, and this one over here. So let's begin. Okay, so I think I'm finished with the watercolors. I'm gonna let this dry and then I'm gonna re-evaluate. And I'm gonna see if I wanna add some details in color pencil, or maybe I'll add some details with a very small brush like this one. All the little veins and maybe some marks, and we'll see. I also I want to tell you that I use this Canson Heritage watercolor paper. It's cold press and it's 300 GSM or 140 pounds. But by mistake I used it from the other side. This is the cold press side. I don't know if you can see the texture. Let me see. And I use the other side. It's a little smoother, but it doesn't take watercolor as well as it does on the other side, on the right side. It was a little hard for me to get the first layer and to get the wet wash, the water wash. I am using a natural hair. This is a red sable, and this brush can hold a lot of water, and I know I can pre-wet an area pretty quickly, but in this case it was really hard for me to get the area very wet and shiny, and then I realized I was using it on the other side. Maybe that was the reason. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry and then I'll come back to it and see what I wanna add. So my paper is dry and these are very soft colors, but I like them. I want to add little details with my tiny brush. This is a 2-0 and I want to make some lines like little veins and little spots in this too. And then I'll see if I want to add a little light. I'll use a white color pencil. I'm gonna make a mix, kind of a thick mix of burnt sienna, because I wanna do some veins and they are pretty dark. Burnt sienna and this Payne's gray. This is a very strong color, so just a tiny bit. And I put it on a side and I pick it up from there like this. Okay. Now I'm gonna use this color, but I need to make it a little darker. I can add this one here, put it here, like a very deep purple, almost brown. This area is like red, then I put a red purple line over here. This area is green, and then I put a greener line. Now I'm gonna do the lines of the tiniest veins, tiniest. They are more like this tone. Putting my brush like this, vertical, helps me make thinner lines and have more control. I have to make the tiniest and finest lines in here. I'm doing them a bit random. I just want to insinuate a little texture. And darker over here with a darker color. I'm gonna repeat the process in the whole leaf. I'm gonna use this white pencil, buff titanium. It's not as white as the regular white, so I'm gonna add here and there just a little lines to make some of the texture and some of a volume. I'm doing little circles because if I do just lines, they will be too harsh. And a very, very, very soft, light hand. And this other one, maybe I don't need too much over here, just in the spots. In the direction of the veins of the leaf. And I think I am done. This was a study for a workshop I'm doing in a couple of weekends. I wanted to have an example of what you can do in this workshop and get people motivated and inspired so they enroll. Yeah, that's enough. Oh, this one, I forgot this one. So these are leaves I pick up in the street, near my house, near my studio. Like the common trees you see in the city. Yeah, that's enough. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any questions, please write in the comments below, and I will add some links with more information. And if you like the class, the tutorial, and this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button to get notified as soon as I upload a new video. Have a nice day. Bye.